Hey everybody, your favorite limey insect, Random DC here, talking about characters and gameplay details of Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Before we get started, a little bit of technical news. Marvel vs. Capcom 3 is coming to the PlayStation Vita, or PSV, or PSP 2, whatever you want to call it. My initial thoughts on that, well, I don't really have any plans to pick up a PS Vita. I know Prince of Moose has told me that it's got some pretty cool features, and it's got some pretty good game library on there, but I'm kind of more interested now in the 3DS of all things, but if I'm not impressed with the 3DS after like 5 months when I get it, I'll just sell it and get the PS Vita. You know, could be cool. To play as those two little cat characters for Street Fighter X Tekken, who I don't know who the fuck they are. What a great deal that is. Moving on. Yeah, let's talk about some of the new additions to UMVC3. And I might throw in a little nitpick at the end, because I know you people love to hear me complain, and nobody does it better, I guess. Ego aside. Some new stages were revealed, one of them being the menu screen, which is kind of funny. And to be honest, the menu screen does look nicer than the danger room, just the black and green lines. Yeah. I would know more about the names, but I think some of the newer stages are just the older stages with like new settings. I think one of them is Asgard, but at night, and that the Golden City thing looks pretty awesome. I need to see more images and videos before I can see more of these new backgrounds. One thing I do like in the recent trailer they put up is Capcom kind of did their own version of like the Marvel title card thing. You know, where the comic pages are spinning by really fast and suddenly the word Marvel appears. They did their own version. I have to admit that is pretty cute. I laughed when I saw that originally. But yeah, enough of all this bollocks. The thing you want me to talk about, the two new characters. Well, I say new, they've already been leaked, but this is official video, so it's technically new. Stop stalling. Alright. First of all, we're going to look at Iron Fist from Marvel Comics. Now, my experience with Iron Fist, I may or may not have mentioned before, but I'm not really that big into Iron Fist. The only time I've ever read the guy was during the New Avengers / Secret Avengers run, which was after the whole Civil War aftermath and bits and pieces of Heroic Age, where they did this whole thing where he goes to this other realm and comes back with this white and yellow costume thing. I don't know why they did that, but I guess it was for a reason. And in terms of games, the only time I've ever experienced the guy was in Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2, and he had a pretty decent playstyle from what I remember of it. I mean, it's been a while since I played it. I might, verbatim, after I finish playing Bayonetta, I might go back to that just to get a little refresher course on some of these characters. Because, come on, Crispin Freeman is Iron Man. Win deal, if you ask me. But in terms of moves, I like how he's more offensive than defensive. He has some pretty good specials. That level 3 looks fucking dope, as the kids say these days. Really looking forward to it. I don't think he's a guy I'm going to have on my team that often, because my team usually consists of Wolverine, Arthur, and Chun-Li, but I might, if I need a good replacement for Chun-Li, I mean, I can count Iron Fist. I mean, he seems like the more perfect counterpart to Ryu from the Marvel Universe than Wolverine is. You can just go with that if you will. I like the fact that, I could be wrong here, but it's Christopher Daniel Barnes voicing Iron Fist. Really great to hear that guy's getting work again. I mean, you'll remember him from Spider-Man, the animated series, and he went on to do Spider-Man Noir and Shattered Dimensions. That's a good game, by the way, stop crying. And he's now going to be playing Spider-Man 2099 in Edge of Time. Still not sure if I should be picking that one up. Leave a comment if you think I should or shouldn't, or what do you think about Iron Fist in general. Yeah, I'm not Maximilian, so I'm not going to do a hype meter, but yeah, he looks like a pretty solid character. I'll probably use him a bunch of times, because some of my friends are really cheap bastards, and I need a good character to counter some of the things they do. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Now on to the character I think a lot of people want me to talk about, or give an opinion on, since I didn't really touch on it last time, is Vergil from Devil May Cry. Now, this is probably just my own ignorance here, but whenever I hear the name Vergil, I don't think Devil May Cry. I kind of think this instead. Nerdism aside here, but let's get serious. Okay, from what I understand about Vergil, spelled with an E, not an I, is that he's Dante's younger brother. Am I reading that right? And he believes that, I hate the human side, I love the demon side, and all this sort of stuff. It's just like younger brother angst. I mean, I know we got a bunch of Vergil fans complaining about that, but he's just like Dante's younger brother, and he's kind of like the mirror opposite, and he's evil or something. I've only ever played Devil May Cry 4 recently. Review on Storm Mars if you want to check that out. Shameless plugs for the win. But in terms of a character, I mean, I know people have been saying that, oh, he's a Dante clone, he's a Dante clone, he's a Dante clone. Really? I mean, I was watching the video, and keep in mind, I've got no experience with this guy. I only just watched a DMC3 clip on YouTube recently just to get some more info on the guy. But from what I saw, I mean, the only thing those two have in common is they've got white hair and a sword. I mean, Vergil's not shooting guns, he's not... I'm guessing it's a rocket launcher or something. And yeah, he does some pretty basic sword combat. And it looks pretty solid. I mean, it's no secret that I think Dante is an annoying twat, and Vergil just seems more competent to me. I mean, I could probably see myself using him a couple of times, but some of those specials do look a bit overpowered. Like that level 4 I think he's got, where he turns into his, I think they call it Devil Triggers. Yeah, Devil Trigger, that's it. Stuttering Trigger. Shut up. Right. And then he turns into that, and then he does another special where he does these ridiculous sword moves, and he just, cocks a sword back in, a la Thunder Megazord style, and then suddenly the opponent gets boned. Not a big fan of that. I can see that winding me up in online matches. I can sort of see Howard using him a lot, because I'd say that, I'm just throwing this in here, Heavy Base X is a cheap fucking bastard. He's gonna kill me for doing this, but I'm gonna just say it. Whenever we play UMVC3 online, all he fucking does, he picks Dr. Doom, stands in the corner and goes, Plasma Shield! No, Plasma Beam, that's it. It's been a while since I played that. He's just this cheap spamming whore. Oh god, I'm waiting for Howard's response to this. Howard, I love you, baby, but seriously, you're a spammer. It's just funny just to hear your reactions when I kick your ass. Oh god. When I managed to beat his Dr. Doom with Arthur, it's just, I get the greatest reactions ever. Oh, I'm a naughty child. But yeah, seriously, Vergil, yeah. Yeah, I mean, he does look pretty solid. I mean, I can't really see myself using him that often. I only really use Dante a lot when I want to just get some training done for other characters, or when I want to clear a story mode, then switch to somebody else to get their ending. That's pretty much how I did it with things like She-Hulk and Hagar. I just sped the whole thing through as Dante, and then at the last minute just switched to another character and then get the victory. Well, it's easy way of getting all the endings that are kind of worthless. Well, that's pretty much going to be it for this video, and let me know what you guys think. Are you excited for Vergil? Not the Thunderbirds Vergil, but Devil May Cry Vergil. I mean, that'd be kind of funny. I might just do a picture of Vergil with one of those Thunderbirds hat on his head. Heads? What? Shut up, random. Yeah. I'm just woken up. I'm kind of hyped up. Yeah, not Thunderbirds Vergil, but Devil May Cry Vergil and Iron Fist from Marvel Comics. So that's going to wrap this up. The next ones are probably going to be either, I'm just trying to remember the list, it's probably going to be Nova and Frank West next, and then it's going to be Phoenix Wright and Rocket Raccoon. I like how they even acknowledged that Phoenix Wright and Rocket Raccoon are in the trailer, because if you notice in the new trailer, you see their silhouettes in character art thing. That was kind of funny. It's just like, yeah, we know this stuff's been leaked already. So if you know the fucking stuff's been leaked, why don't you just show us all the videos? If you acknowledge they've been leaked. Never mind. If you want to see some opinions on Street Fighter Cross Tekken, or is it Street Fighter X Tekken? If you want to see a video about that, let me know and I'll keep you guys posted. Remember, Howard. Arthur. Later, bitches.